Hello guys and gals, I am back. So yeah, it's been a little while since my last video. Let's just say it was not over a year. So yeah, about over a year ago I was like, oh, I really want to do YouTube, so I started doing like videos all the time, and then I just stopped. I don't even know why. I don't have an excuse. I just stopped because I just couldn't be bothered. I couldn't find the time, and I was just like, but I am back and I've actually decided that this is what I want to do. Just like a hobby, and you know, if it happens from it, it happens from it. But yeah, I've got so much stuff planned. I want to do some makeup. I also want to do like hauls, like clothing hauls, makeup hauls, all that jazz. But yeah, for now, just gonna be makeup. So as you can see, I've done my face. I've got a bronzy, glowy look going on, and every single product, apart from a few, is Makeup Revolution. As you can see from the title, it is a full face of Makeup Revolution. So if you want to see what products I've used and how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I've already done my brows off camera because I haven't got anything from Makeup Revolution to do them with. So they're done. I've also moisturised my face, ready for skin. So yeah, I'm going to take the Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm just going to use that on my eyes to cover my brows and then set a nice base for eyeshadow. So I've got 3 palettes to choose from today, and I actually haven't used any of them. So this is like kind of like a first impression. So I've got the Rainbow Metallics Shadow Palette. That looks stunning. So I think they're all like shimmery metallics. Then I've got the Smoke and Shimmer Shadow Palette. So that looks nice as well. And then I think this is probably one I'm going to use. It's the Matte Neutrals Shadow Palette. So these are all matte, and I love, like, I just prefer all matte palettes. So I think because I've done, if you know me, you know I love colour, but I think it's time I actually did a neutral look for once. So yes, I'm going to use this palette today. You can actually see that it's such a nice shade range, and I think I'm going to take this shade here. Just use it like as a transition colour, I think, and I'm just gonna like blend it all out in the crease and then see what, I don't know, I'm just gonna wing it. Taking a Morphe E27 brush, and I'm just gonna dip in, bake it back like, oh, damn, my mirror, and then we'll see how this blends out. I've not used these shadows before. I think these are the only products in this video that I haven't used. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, it seems pigmented enough, if you can see. Don't know what kind of look I'm doing yet. I'm just literally going to go for it and see what I create. But yeah, that blended out quite nice, to be fair. It's a nice colour. Just going to like wing out a little bit. The next shade I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take this dark brown, just go straight into it, and then just keep building it up and blending out with that first shade, and then see what we end up with. Take a packing brush, I'm just going to pack it on first where I kind of want it, so I'm going to have it like in the crease, kind of. Oh, it's pigmented. They're pigmented, but they're not like overly pigmented, so like you could probably build them up, which is good. Because like, let's say there was a really dark shade, you only want a little bit, you're not gonna like look like a panda. Oh yeah. I don't want to go too dark, so I'm just gonna take the shade I used first and then just blend out. If it will blend together. Brown doesn't want to blend with the other colour, so So what I might do is get a blending brush, another one, and then put that brown on and then just blend it in more. But just try not to go over the top. I'm going to take the Morphe M433 brush and see if this will help. I'm going to dip in a little bit because I don't want a load. I might mix the two, to be fair. And then yeah, I think that's working a lot better. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna work with for like the crease and that. But I think I do want a shimmer on the lid, but this is an all matte palette, so I might take the Rainbow Metallics and use this like goldy shade. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and then we can test out these shimmers. I'm just gonna swatch it first. Ooh. Oh, that's really nice. It's really hard to see this like that. That's actually quite nice. That is definitely going on my eyes. Yes, let me get a flat packing brush and going in with a brush, and then I'm gonna I'm not even gonna cut my crease because I don't want it to be like a proper look. I just want it to be like all like blended and smoky kind. Okay, it's not good as on the eyes well. I feel like usually when you have a brush, it doesn't go on as like shimmers are really iffy when it comes to brushes. A lot of shimmers require you to do your finger, but when you've got acrylic nails on, it's quite hard. Might try and wet it, so I'm gonna take my setting spray and then try it with a wet brush, and then if that doesn't work, I'll do it with my finger. Okay. Yeah, it's already so much better with the brush, with a wet brush even. And I'm not being that neat with it, to be fair. I'm just literally putting it where there's no shadow. Not bad for a neutral look, bethann. And then I'm just going to take the brown shade, and I'm actually going to mix a bit of the red shade with it in that palette. And I'm just going to blend like all this here, and then make it as seamless as I can. But yeah, not a bad palette. Neither of them, to be fair. The shimmer ones are probably good, like if you've done like a look like this and then you just want like a pop of shimmer, because like there's different colours. So I'm definitely going to be using them. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to leave the eyes with. So I'm just going to pop off camera and do the other eye, and then we'll get on to skin. Okay, so moving on to skin, I'm actually going to take the Revolution Illuminating Primer. I have used this before and I do like it. To be fair though, with me and primers, I'm just like, until they work. I have moisturised because I've got really dry skin, and I usually tend to go for like more like illuminating or hydrating primers. But this one, I like it because once it's down, it feels like tacky. I'm just going to squeeze on my hand. It's not working, is it? What I like about these primers is that they have like a tacky finish, and I do like it because then you know the foundation's really going to grip onto it. I also like the glow it gives you. Like when you are massaging, you can feel how like it feels like sticky, but not like in a bad way, if you know what I mean. It feels very thick as well, but I don't know. I won't say it's a bad thing, but they don't feel thick on the skin. Look at that. Who needs highlight? It feels really tacky. Well, not really tacky, but like there's a tack to it, and it's just so glowy. Right, foundation. I'm using the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I have used this, and I think I am nearly running out, so this could be like a good or a bad thing. I think I've got enough for this video, but yes, I like this foundation a lot. So we shall see. I think I might have enough. It's fine. Looking absolutely stunning. So I'm going to take the Morphe, I don't know, the number's faded, but you know, this one that everyone raves about and I rave about. So yeah, I'm just going to blend it out with that. And then I'm actually going to go over it with this sponge because that's how I like to apply my foundation. I feel like a brush is good for like, just, you know, packing it on, getting it all over like the coverage. And the sponge is just nice to just finish it off and just leave a nice finish. But yeah, I don't think it's full coverage, I feel like it's medium. But I am running out, so maybe that's probably why. But I wouldn't say it was super full coverage, but it's a nice coverage. Like, I don't mind a medium coverage, to be fair. But I do like a full coverage as well. But to be fair, I don't think I've actually found a foundation that's super full coverage yet. Actually, no, I have the Fenty Hydrating foundation, and I think that's a decent coverage. But that's really nice and buildable. But I think this one's buildable as well, but I haven't got a lot. Then I'm going to take my damp beauty sponge, I wet it for once, and I'm just going to go over and just pat it. Just give it a nice finish and just make sure there's no like brush streaks or anything, even though that brush doesn't really leave streaks like that, and just make sure it's nice and blended. I just feel like this is a nice finisher. And then I'm just going to take that same concealer I used for my eyes and then just put it where I usually would, with my eyes, my nose, my chin, so and so. Still got a lot of this left. But I do have a lot of concealers and I always like switch up. To be fair, I've got a lot of foundations as well. But this is a revelation video, so. Now, I'm gonna, instead of using a sponge, I'm gonna take this like buffing brush. It's the Spectrum A06. And I'm just gonna pat it out and then I'm gonna go over with a sponge. I don't know, I really like this technique and I feel like it looks a lot blended out and just, I don't know. The brush gives it more coverage. And with this brush I can get right underneath. And then obviously the sponge just smooths it all out nice. Just gonna go up there. Just blend it out. And sometimes when you use a brush, you can still get lines when you're doing concealer. That's why I like to go over with a sponge. And then it just gives it a nice flawless finish, I think. So to set everything in place, I've got just the Makeup Revolution translucent pressed powder. I don't have a loose version or anything, but to be fair, I don't mind pressed powders because pressed because I've got dry skin, so I don't want my face to be dried out. So I don't know. It doesn't say it's like mattifying or anything, but obviously it's just gonna set the concealer in place. Like I try not to set my whole face because, you know, just where I've put concealer mainly. So just gonna under my eyes lightly. I only do it lightly as well because I don't want my face to look even drier than it already is. Just up my nose. I like to set my nose because I have a lot of problems with my nose. Like no matter what I use, it just, even when I've moisturised, it just sometimes like it gets really patchy on my nose. So yeah, it's definitely a word, like it's definitely set things, but I can still have, I've still got that glow. I've only gone like in my T-zone really, but I've gone really lightly, but it's still like, it does feel like I've set my makeup, if you know what I mean. So next I'm going to take the bronze and contour palette. I don't know if these are going to be my shades, to be fair. Let's have a look. Okay, well, you've got some highlighters in here as well. So I like to have a cool tone for my contour and then a warm tone for bronzer, and to be fair, I think I'll probably use that for contour, but I have to go really light because I feel like it's going to be a bit dark for my skin tone. And then I might take that one for bronzer, but then I don't know if that That does seem a bit warm, but cool. It's weird. Like I wouldn't say it's fully cool tone, but I don't know. But we shall see. I'm just gonna take a little bit on a Morphe. Okay, the labels faded altogether on this, so I don't know it's that brush. But yeah, I'm taking a little bit, tap it off. Ooh, I'm probably look like a muddy mess, but okay, it is probably a bit dark for me, but if I go lightly, I can always go over with like my foundation brush. To be fair, it's not as dark as what it would be. Actually, I don't think it's that bad at all, to be fair. I think I might have to tone it down a little bit, but it's blending on the skin really nice. Actually, I don't think that's a bad shade for me, to be fair. Like, I've only used a little bit and it kind of just like blends out nice and just goes into the skin. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. I think that's not bad at all. And it's just sitting so nice on the skin. Oh! That's actually a really nice shade. And it's gone on so nicely and it's blended so nice as well. It's not patchy or anything, it doesn't look muddy. That's really nice. I like that. I'll do the rest of my face and then we'll look at a bronzer. Right, now for bronzer, I'm going to take the shade next to it. I hope it's nice. I hope. This could make or break the look. I don't know. I might take, I don't know. I feel like it's too light for me. I don't know, because I am quite pale. I don't think it's showing up. Or am I just being stupid? To be fair, actually, yeah, I can see it now. So it's actually not bad, to be fair. Not bad at all, actually. It's more on the orange side, but I don't mind that. Looking bronzed. That's actually not bad. The highlighters in here are not, I think, are too dark for my skin tone. Like, I can just tell they're going to leave like a dark cast. So I have swatched them and they are quite dark, but I think I've got another highlighter here. So I've actually got a blush and highlight palette. I don't usually use blush. I've never used, this is probably like the first blush I've ever got. I don't use it, I don't know, I feel like I just don't know how to put it on. But I don't know if to try. Because I haven't got really, I probably have to use like the orange shade. Just if I can open it. Yeah, I think if I did, I'd probably have to use this one lightly just to blend. But then I don't know, because I feel like I should just try an actual blush. But I don't know. Let me swatch it. Okay, so that's the orange one. Oh my god, it looks just like an orange eyeshadow. Oh my god. This one. These look like really like pigmented blush. Oh my god. And then that one. I'm running out of fingers. And then this one. I feel like if I do, I might use this one because it looks a bit lighter. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I have to just use it because I feel like I'm just going to ruin the whole look. Okay, I might mix them two. I'm just really lightly. Okay, I'm dabbing once. And dabbing once in that one. That, I'm just going to test it on my hand. Okay, so it doesn't actually go on really intense with a brush, so I'm actually going to try it. Okay, so dip in the air once, tap off. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I don't know where to put it. Like, a lot of people put it there, and a lot of people. Am I just like? This is where. Okay, I feel like I put too much on. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on this side, and then I'll probably have to. I should have just stuck with the orange because I feel like the pink's just like what? Okay, it's not that bad on that side. This side I might have to blend it. Get it off my brush. And to be fair, actually, it's not looking that bad. It adds like a bit of, you know, I kind of like it. Like, you've got like your contour and then your thingy, like your bronzer, and then you got like this little, you know what I mean? Like, I am not mad. I actually really like that. That's nice. To say I don't wear blush. Why did I never wear blush? You know, I'm going to be really brave. Oop, oop. I see people have blush on their nose, so I'm really. I think I've just made it look like I've got sunburn on my nose. I'm not gonna lie. So in the same palette, they've got some highlighters, and these look more me. So I think I'm gonna take this one because I feel like this one will suit my skin better. They don't have names, so but yes, I'm going to take my Morphe. I don't know, this brush. All the labels are faded because the brushes, I've had them so long. So now I'm just gonna go into that one. Okay, and then we shall see. There you go. That's quite nice. It's not as like intense, but I feel like it's gonna be super buildable. I guess it's nice though if you want just like a subtle glow, because like you can still see I've got it, but I do like a bit more intensity. So I'm gonna just overlay that. In fact, I might. That's not bad actually. I might wet my brush a little bit and then go in with a wetter brush and see. Yeah, I think that's helped a lot. But I do like it that you can build it up and it doesn't look like, because sometimes when you build highlighters up, it gets a bit chunky, but it's not chunky at all. I don't know if you can see, but it's not chunky. I'm looking a bit. Do you feel like I look a bit burnt? Or is it just like really crazy lighting? Because in the mirror I look fine, but then on the camera I'm just like, look at that glow. I've seen that people highlight the forehead, and I think I'm gonna try it because I don't know. For banner, innit? Oh. So I actually put lashes on and mascara on off camera because I don't have any lashes or mascara from Makeup Revolution. So yeah, I think last two things to do is lips, and I've got these 3 glosses. So I've got, I don't know what shade names. They are the Revolution lip gloss, lip, bleh. Yeah. So I've got like this darky pink. Okay, you're gonna realise that I am not great at describing things. And then we've got this like more pale pink, like a rose pink, dusty pink, I don't know. And then we've got this like dark nude. And I feel like with this look, I feel like this was gonna look, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like because I'm just doing neutral, I might just do a brown. By the way, these lashes are from a brand called Unique Lashes. They are a new brand based in the UK, and they have the most amazing lashes. I don't use any other brand anymore. I should, you know, but I just love them. Like, I've got loads of lashes. I've got this lash book. These are what from the lash book. They're this number 3 from this rose gold lash book. But they have like rebranded, and I don't think they have lash books like that anymore. But oh, these lashes are gorgeous. Like, highly recommend, and if you want to buy some, you can use code MAKEUPBethann with 2 N's to save some money, because it is definitely worth it, even though they're super affordable anyway. I think they're like $3.99 for a pair of lashes. So good. Cruelty free as well, and I'm just such an amazing quality lash, and they're so affordable. You can get me even cheaper with my discount code. So I'm just going to take this gloss. Ooh, ooh. That smells so good. Oh, it smells like caramel. Oh, oh, I love. So I'm just gonna. It's a nice colour as well. I thought it'd be like more sheer and have like a tint of brown, you know, as a gloss, but it's actually quite pigmented. I love it. It's a bit small though, the brush, but I don't mind that. And if you're someone who has got like small lips, it won't be that. It won't be bad. I think my lips are about medium. Oh, hello. Right, okay. I haven't smudged it. I've got a spot right there, and it's really annoying. And sometimes when because I get a lot of spots around my mouth, because it's hormonal. It looks like I've smushed my lipstick, but it's not. It's a spot. It's an annoying, awful. But yeah, I do like that, and it doesn't feel like really sticky. Oh, it looks so nice. I think it goes well with the look as well. It doesn't feel sticky at all, it feels nice, and it feels very like moisturising on the lips. And it smells delicious. I love that. Love it. So last but not least is setting spray, and I've got the Makeup Revolution Illuminating Fixing Spray, because we like to glow. You know, we don't usually have glowy skin because it's dry AF. So we're going to take this and we're going to sort it out. That's just nice spritz, isn't it? I just got my camera wet, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, it's a nice spritz, so. Oh. Look at that glow now. I feel like my skin's like wet, but I feel like it's actually done something then. Right, I need a fan, like, I don't know. Who does that? They have a fan and they... I don't know who it does it, but yeah. Yes, I am actually really happy with how this look turned out. Yeah, I feel really glowy right now. Just look at that. Woo. Gloss on the lips. I've got like a smoked out. I don't know. You know, I kind of like when I do that. See, when I take photos of this look though, I wouldn't be doing that because I just can't pose. I'm just like, I'm really awkward. But I am loving this look. I think I've liked every single product I've used. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've got a bad thing to say about anything. I mean, like, the dark brown in this shadow palette, the eyeshadow palette, were a bit hard to blend, but I think because sometimes you've got to actually blend it, sort of pack it on and blend it, but it worked fine as soon as I started blending it with it on the brush. So I am actually not that mad, but yeah, I love this look. What do you think? Let me know if you like this look, and if you liked any of the products. Have you used any of the products? And yeah, it's been exciting to be back. Like, I'm so excited that I'm back doing what I've wanted to do for the longest time. And this time I promise I will not just leave and then come back after a year, but like, oh yeah, hi, I'm back again. I don't have a year off because I'm stupid. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Like, comment, share, do what you want. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. If you don't want to share it, you don't have to share it. But yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.